Welcome back to Tips and Tricks for Far Cry 6, and in today's episode we're going to go through and very quickly explain the different types of supply crates and what they will generally have inside of them. Hope you're going to enjoy it. Let's do it! So some of the most important resources in the game are things like a gunpowder and Supremo Bond, and the reason they are so important is because they allow us to upgrade a whole number of things, as we're showing at the workbench right now. So if you want to upgrade your weapons and your Supremos and all kinds of stuff, cars, you're going to need these resources, but you know, they are pretty thin on the ground and hard to come by, or are they? And so today what I thought I would do, and it was a request from one of my subscribers and one of the good friends to the channel, is just go through and quickly explain the supply crates, supply drops, what the difference is between them and what they will generally offer you when you find them, and also how to find them and how to find them easily. Okay, so you will find these on the map. Now I'm going to zoom the map completely out. What I encourage you to do is keep zooming in on the map, because you can see no crates, bang, there are the crates. They suddenly appear, and just hover over them if you want to see what they are. That's an Fnd Cache there, the little circle on it. The little ones with the arrow and the star are the Libertad crates, and there's all kinds of stuff, idols and all kinds of stuff. So zoom right into the make sure you're zoomed right into the map, and you can see there's a cryptogramma chest as well there, and there is one chest that we can't see on the map which has a gun on it, and that's a guaranteed weapons crate that you'll find. Okay, so we're going to go and find an Fnd Cache first. We'll get to those very special radios in a wee bit, but we're going to find an Fnd Cache. Now generally these are protected by some kind of enemy, so make sure that you clear the area, and they're sometimes behind a locked door, so you might have to find a key, but these are generally these black and red chests with Fnd on them, just to make it easier for you, and you're pretty much guaranteed to either get a weapon or gunpowder at these. Generally it's only gunpowder, depending on where you are with the weapon cycle. You can get gear at this, some kind of attire, but generally every kind of 50% of the time you're probably going to get gunpowder. So they will not drop anything else except gunpowder. They might drop weapons or gear, but they will always drop gunpowder. Okay, moving on to the Libertad Crate, which is the one with the little arrow and the star. They're generally these blue and white ones, and they will always have Supremo Bond in. Obviously they will drop other stuff, but most of the time they will drop Supremo Bond for you, just like that. There you go. So number 3 on the list are these cryptogramma cases, and I have done a full walkthrough for these how to solve these, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Now what I want you to pay attention to across the map is these blue arrows with the box symbol, because they will show you different crate symbols and where to head for them. So if you're running around and you spot a blue arrow, generally it's going to direct you to something, and generally it's a supply crate. So generally the cryptogram crates or caches will give you some kind of clothing in them, and usually an advanced level of clothing, and you can see we got a Mark II pair of gloves here. Generally it's a Mark II something that they give you. So finally we're going to talk about the supply drops as opposed to crates. Now you'll find these little symbols all over the map, the ones with the radios on them. What you have to do, make sure that the anti-aircraft sights are disabled for this technique to work in your particular area. So we're going to go to one of these here, and we'll show you how these work when you activate them. So you will get a guaranteed gunpowder, guaranteed Supremo bond, and 200 XP for doing this. All you have to do is go to find the radio and activate it, and you're on a timer now to find the supply drop. So my advice is to get a buzzer. They're the best way of doing this because a lot of these radios are sitting high on mountains and stuff, and because it's a timed event, you can either use the buzzer or you can try and use your wingsuit, but my advice is to use the buzzer. Now if you don't know how to get your buzzer, if you haven't got a buzzer yet, one of these flying machines, watch my video where I show you how to get one of these in 3 minutes very early in the game. And these are one of the most useful machines that you can use and that are in the game for getting around the landscape and getting around reasonably quickly. So once you've activated the radio, you're going to see this kind of diamond appear on the map, and it's usually about 1400 meters away, something 1500 meters, something in that range. If you have the anti-aircraft activated, if they're still active, you're going to get shot down. So hence why I say get rid of the anti-aircraft guns. If you want to see how to do that, I've also got a tips and tricks video for that as well. Yay! So land just before the crate because you're going to have to clear this place of enemy soldiers before you can get your supplies. So come in hot and make sure you're just coming guns a-blazing and clear this place completely out. Now you might think you've cleared it out and you're going to see there's still guys around. Make sure that they're all gone before you try and take the supplies, and you can see we got plenty of time. The timer has actually stopped now because I'm so close to it, so you've got time just to clear the place out, and there you go. You can now go in, grab your supply drop. Now you'll see how slow this is, so that's why I say also clear the whole area out before you try and grab this. There you go, 200 XP, interception completed, and then you'll start to see gunpowder and Supremo bond pop up. There you go, there's gunpowder, and there's the Supremo bond. So if you're looking for materials quickly, this is the best one because these repeat over and over and over again, and there's plenty of them on the map, so you can just spam these if you like and keep grabbing supplies. Okay guys, that's it for another quick tips for Far Cry 6. I hope it's been useful. Hope it explains a little bit, especially for your newer players who are maybe a little confused about the different crates and what they do and whatnot. If it has helped, let me know down in the comments. A like rating's always appreciated, and we will catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya!